What is going on, comic book community? Welcome back to another episode of Josh's Comics. Today I am doing my Fan Expo Philadelphia 2023 recap. I will also be showing you my haul, a little haul, only 4 books, but some great keys. I'm also going to show you a little footage of the haul, talk about my experience. I'm going to give you guys the 5 best tips that I consider everybody needs to know when you go into your first Comic-Con. So stay tuned for this next episode of Josh's Comics.
Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation.
Alright guys, so as you can see from the footage, small video, but just showing you about the comics and stuff real quick. I didn't do the whole video for the whole con. I was very tired. It was a lot of walking around and doing things. As you can see right here, I got to meet my 2 favorite gentlemen, my 2 favorite heroes, Charlie Cox, Vincent DeFloro, and hopefully I didn't mess up his last name. But also our Kingpin and our Daredevil. It was amazing to meet these guys. Before I get into the con, I'm just going to round out my top 5 tips real quick, so that way this video ain't too long. Number 1, bring water. The cons were charging $5 for a bottle of water, and some of it wasn't even cold. I mean, they just kept, putting it out, and yeah. $5 for a bottle of water. Bring your own. I didn't bring my own yesterday, not thinking about it, but yeah, bring your own if you can get one of these, 40 ounce, that's what I have. Fill it up with some ice and water. You're going to need it, trust me. Tip number 2, bring cash. Why most vendors will be taking a form of payment, they will be doing, well, probably maybe PayPal, but they'll do like the online stuff or taking card. Some will only take cash. I recommend having cash because you never know when you're going to need it. And some celebrities only take cash at the front of the table to pay. You can't prepay for that stuff. And the ATMs actually went down halfway through the con in the afternoon, so there was no way to get any money if you needed it. That's why I recommend stopping, picking up cash before you go to the con. Third thing, good shoes. You're going to be doing a lot of walking, a lot of standing. I recommend not great, but good shoes that feel comfortable with good inserts, because you're just going to be doing, like I said, tons of walking, moving around, and it takes its toll after a few hours. Number 4, budget. For some people, they don't need a budget. Me, I like to budget so that way I'm not in tight spots at the end of the month. My personal opinion, like I said, budget. Know who you want to meet ahead of time. Plan on seeing if you can see how much the prices are, if you meet celebrities, or if you're just buying comics, art, different stuff for cross-playing. Budget out. I think it's really important. And that way you know how much money you walk in at the con, and you know where your limit's at, and you're not overspending. It is easy to overspend at Comic-Cons. And number 5, the biggest one, I think, plan ahead. If you can, they usually release a schedule a week before of like who's going to be doing what, autographs, photographs, what vendors will be there selling what, and what alley they have set up for them. Plan ahead. If you know that somebody's going to have a 12 o'clock photo appointment, okay, so a couple hours before that, you can go walk around, but you have to be there. Then they have like a 1 o'clock autograph session, and you have to, plan that out. They have panels as well, so you plan out your day ahead of time, so that way you're not running around and trying to do everything at once, or you're just like missing out on great things. So those are my top 5 tips for going to a Comic-Con for your first time, or even if you've already been to one. I think those 5 are really important. Excuse me. So yeah. So going back to the Philly Comic-Con, or well, Philly Fan Expo, it was my first time going. I did not go last year, unfortunately. I was sick, and if you can tell, I have an allergy, sinus infection right now. I'm recovering. That's why you didn't get that Thursday video from me for Injustice Volume 2, but it will be coming out this Thursday. Felt better for the con, and I'm feeling better now. Just getting over a little stuffiness and the sinus infection. But yeah, didn't go last year, but this year when they announced that Charlie and Vincent would both be there, I had to go. I had to meet them. My biggest thing wasn't even getting an autograph. I just wanted to get the dual picture with them. I mean, for me, like, that's a moment, and I'll always hold dear to my heart. And like the way how they had it set up, like, so on this side of Vincent, we were all lined up coming in, and autograph sessions there, you have to move quickly. It's like they got, I mean, there had to be at least close to almost 200 people at least in Group A, which I was in, doing autographs. So they're banging this out. And next person leaves. Vincent's like, "Hey, come on over here. Let's go. Let's get in." And he puts his arm around you. You shook his hand. I shook Charlie's hand. These guys were great. I said, "Thank you so much." We took the picture, and they were amazing. They were, and and even signing autographs we'll get to. So I got that done at 12. I got there at 10, just to go back. We'll go back a little bit. I got there at 10 a.m. I got in Charlie's line. I was like the 103rd person there. I had to scan my QR code. I already prepaid for his autograph. That's the only way you could get it. And then they were allowing limited amount of people to pay cash at the table. That ended up selling out quickly, but I didn't have to worry because I already prepaid. Got my ticket number. They were doing like 25 people at first, so ticket 25 and under can go. And he had to go, like, he started signing at 9:30, 10, but at 11, him and Vincent had to head over to the photo booth, and for a few hours over there. So after my photo, I came back. I waited in Charlie's line for over 2+ hours. It was a bit rough, but I got in. I got to meet him. I shook the man's hand. We talked for, a minute or two. I mean, obviously we had to keep the line moving, but he was in line. Like, you could see him talking to others and talking to kids, and like he was a really great guy, man. And so was Vincent, and they were both having fun and talking to each other and with the I mean, it was just a great time. These guys were amazing, and to meet Charlie and Vincent, it was just an amazing moment. And after my 2.5 hours wait, I finally got Charlie to sign this Daredevil 500. You could see his autograph right there in gold in a nice cover. Not a key issue or anything. What happened was I was supposed to get the 612 Netflix variant that I had that I paid for, and it was high grade, probably a 9.8. Get them to sign it, send it in to CGC. They had a signature serious from a company there. Not CGC, but it was okay. I unfortunately budget. I didn't have enough for that. So I said, it would make no sense just having Charlie sign it only and send it in, and not Vincent when Vincent's there. I decided to, because I couldn't also, afford to get Vincent to do it too. So I was like, okay, that is another project that I'm going to put aside, and I'm sure I'm going to be able to run into these guys again and do it. So I already paid for Charlie's autograph at least, so I got him to sign this, a nice PC book. And he was, like I said, he was banging out stuff, man. He had helmets, people had photos, they had comics, posters, and he was just great. So I couldn't get that 612 variant signed. It will be done in the future, I promise you that. But yeah, so like I said, about budgeting, I had to, and still a really great time. After waiting in the con, waiting that long, I got done and I was ready to head home. I did my photo op, I got the autograph done. There was nothing left that I had to do. Want to do a little bit of comic hunting. Who do I run into? Our good friend Joe of 360 Comics. Alex Collecting Dude was also there. And Comic Dunes, well, Jeff, who's Comic Dunes, was there. I did not see him. But he was running around the con. Didn't even know these guys popped up until after a few hours after I was there. Surprise, right? I was trying to hook up with them and do some hunting, but everybody was all over the place, and we weren't on our phones, and it was just chaos, right, at the con. So before I'm leaving, I'm looking at this last booth, hunting, looking at some books, and I bump into a guy, and I look at him, and he's got a short box and a bunch of comics, and I look up, and he looks up at me, and who is it? It's Joe. So he bought a lot of cool stuff. He actually bought the first appearance of Mickey Mouse, an amazing book. You can check that out in one of his future haul videos as well. And yeah, so I was at this comic booth, and they had some great stuff. And before I get to that, because those are two big books, other than the Daredevil 500, the other 3 books I picked up are keys. A small haul, like I said. This I actually did not pick up at that booth, but I got this for $10. It is Daredevil number 28 from Charles Soule's run. This is when Kingpin becomes Mayor Fliss. When he becomes the mayor, and rumor is he's going to be doing that in Born Again, and I've been looking for a copy of this for quite a bit now. It's heating up on Key Collector, and I mean, this thing is definitely in the 9s. Probably not something I'm going to get slabbed unless it skyrockets, but happy to pick up this Daredevil key for meeting Daredevil. And the other 2 books were at another vendor that had an amazing booth, and there was quite a few of them, but they had off 30% off of everything in the bins, at least. I don't know about slabs because I wasn't looking. They had great slabs, but I didn't have that kind of money on me. So I was going through the bins, and I pulled them out, and sticker prices. So the guy, is it 30% off already, which is in the sticker? He's like, no, take the sticker price, take 30% off that. I said, okay, great. I picked up Supergirl issue number 5 from her first solo run. This is the origin of Zatanna. Zatanna. The lady who does the magic. I'm probably mispronouncing the name wrong. Her like origin story, and then I think issue 6 was her first team up with Supergirl. They didn't have that, but $14. Other than down there at the bottom, I mean, this thing is a bit sharp. I think it's got maybe 1 or 2 spine ticks. Not something I'm gonna get graded, but still a great book to have in the PC. Mind the sticker price, $14 here. And I picked up, this is a great book. I wanted it in the PC. I don't think it's the name on the back, yeah. It is New Gods, issue number 2. Jack Kirby goodness, and it is the first cover appearance and second full appearance of Darkseid. Look at that. That is beautiful. And this book is mid-grade, not 9.8 or anything like that. I probably will look into getting the slabbed eventually. $40 for the cover price. Okay. So 40 and what, 14, so that's $54. Take off 30% off those books. I only paid $38 for 2 great DC keys. Can't beat it, guys. I am happy with that, and happy with my purchase on these 2 books. It's probably my smallest haul to date, but I'm okay with it because I got some nice DC keys that I wanted. First cover of Darkseid, I mean, come on, Jack Kirby is just amazing, so happy to own these and happy to have these in the PC. And so, yeah, that is my recap / tips for Comic-Con for the Fan Expo in Philadelphia. Excuse me. Will I be going back next year? To be determined. I mean, the vendor is great, but, if you're going solely for comic books, you don't have to go. You can reach out to these guys and find other good sales or other conventions that'll be more comic heavy. But if you're into crossplaying, if you're into artists, if you're into meeting celebrities, go. I recommend it. And like I said, next year I'll see who guests are there. Mike Pope of Chillingtown was also there, and he met Peter Weller, or Dr. Peter Weller, RoboCop, and Christopher Lloyd to get them to sign his poster. Happy to see his posts, and happy that he had those. And they had, who else they had? They had Smallville cast there, Tom Welling, Lex Luthor, or the actor who played as Lex, was there. They had quite a nice mix of that, and they also had some cross-playing / anime voice actors there. So I think Steve from Blue's Clues was there too. This something from my childhood, but yeah. So it was a great event. I had fun. Like I said, knowing what I went through yesterday and knowing these tips and now what to expect, I feel like next year if I do go, I'm gonna run. Like I can go in there. I know. This is it. Let's go. Let's get this done. I can move better and do better stuff. But yeah, I had fun. It was a great haul. So that's it for that. Honestly, for announcements, I really don't have nothing. We did Back That Comic Fest. I think Back That Comic Fest 4 is gonna be coming in July next month. We'll have to see what Joe's doing. I think we wanted to do it every couple months, he said. I don't have any other cons that I'm going to at the moment, unless something pops up, but yeah. I do have quite a few videos, guys. I'm actually, you can see, there's a stack behind me right here. Nice Silver Age stuff. I've got a lot of videos I gotta get caught back up on, including with the Armings. So I got lots of content coming out in the near future. So do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We hit over 200 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Keep letting people know about the channel, you know. I really do appreciate it. I have fun doing this. I have fun going to the cons, meeting people who have watched the channel and come up to me. I mean, it's a great feeling for me. It's saying, you know, in a way, I feel like a little bit of a celebrity, but like, it's nice meeting people in this community, because the comic book community is amazing and very helpful, and you guys are just amazing. So keep on liking and keep on watching and commenting on my videos. I really appreciate it. Let others know about the channel. Follow me on Josh's Comics 01 on Instagram. I'm always posting up, even if you don't see some of these books, I'm always posting books up on my Instagram that are keys or great significance to me and giving a little bit of history about them. So yeah, that's it for this video. Until next time, guys, stay safe, take care of each other, and as always, we will see you in the next episode of Josh's Comics.